Did you ever experience any negativity in Westport from?
Well, people didn't really know for quite a while, but what had happened was, going back to this man, Sergeant Major Coughlin, Connaught Rangers, it was in the Mayo News that they were going to do a dedication for the grave. The grave site had been found by a man called Captain Buckley, Irish Army, who was very interested in military history from an Irish point of view. And my wife Peggy said to me, was I going to it? And I said, well, I would like to go, because it's not every man who wins the VC, and I'd like to pay my respects. And she said to me, was I going to wear my medals? I said, no fear. And she said, well, why don't you put them in your pocket, because we don't know until we get there what it might be like. So that's what I did. I put them in my pocket, arrived at the graveside, and noticed that everyone was wearing their medals, so I slipped mine on. And as we were leaving the graveyard, I heard a shout behind me, Dennis. I turned round, and it was Gary Kennedy. And he had a video camera with him, and he said, oh, you have medals, and he photographed me, and then he called over the photographer from the Mayo News column, and he came and took my photo, wanted to know what they were about. And in the following week's Mayo News, myself and wife appear side by side in the paper wearing the medals and what they were for. So of course then neighbours like Packy Quinn, God rest him, came running across saying, we didn't know we lived next door to someone as brave as that. And I said, no, they're just ordinary. But when I went downtown that day, various people were saying to me, you know, we didn't know you were in the army, etc., etc. And then a friend of mine, John Kelly from Kings Hill, said to me, oh, come up to the house and bring your medals. His son in the Irish Army was interested in militaria. And when I went up to the house, John looked at the medals and said, hang on a minute. And he brought out his father's IRA medals.
Okay.
So I had British Army medals on the table and the Irish IRA medals side by side. And we agreed that's not something that we could have done even 25 years or so ago.
Yeah.
You know, but times change, and that was it. And it's just accepted now. I think most of the town know that I was in the army.
Oh, yeah.
I never shot an Irishman, so I'm all right.